We are here at SEMA Central for the 2017 SEMA show. I'm Kevin Ostie, joined by John Waraniak. And John, I'm very excited to talk to you today because you're the tech guy.
Okay.
You're, well, one of many SEMA tech guys.
Yep.
But so much of what happens in this industry and in this show and in vehicles in general is very technically driven. And today, the limits, nobody even knows.
Absolutely. We don't know where it's all going. But one thing for sure is it's all going to be cool. And it's all going to be, SEMA is going to be a big part of the future. I like to tell folks that basically racing and autonomy are part of our future. When you think about racing, the core of racing is what? Problem solving and technology demonstration. A lot of those advanced technologies that are being out there on Formula E we can talk about as well. Even robo-race. Okay, will we see driverless cars in our lifetime? Absolutely. Will that transcend to the SEMA show? Parts of it will, certainly. Will the driver and some of the engineers become more of the stars? Absolutely. So the point is it's choice for everybody. And we're going to see a lot of choice in our lifetimes and the SEMA community lifetimes.
Well, you've hit on like 10 things already. And just that little opening statement, the robo-racing concept. So our crew, we have a shop where we restore cars and modify them. And we had a conversation once, and is the future of professional racing, you know, almost similar to radio control? Are they driving themselves?
A combination of both, absolutely. You take someone that, there's been a couple of studies of kids that have done so well in video games that they've been invited to drive for an OEM at an automaker and actually beat regular drivers that are actually professional drivers. So they're honing those skills virtually, but then applying them to the physical world.
They translate those skills?
They sure do, absolutely. And
well, on that same autonomous vehicle concept, we're starting to see some consumer level stuff out there now where you can let go of the wheel and the car kind of drives itself.
Yep.
What's the driver supposed to do at that point?
I think what it complements the driver is the best way to put it. So if you're drifting out of your lane, it's called lane departure warning. It gives you a little beep and senses to put you back in. It gives you a warning first. If not, it may drift. Some of the more advanced systems let you put you back in the lane, called lane keeping assistance. So we're seeing some of that. Blind spot indicator. Some people, if you've had that on a car, you probably don't want to get your next car without it. You're used to that little green light going on, say, hey, there's someone in your blind spot. And then you've basically got what I'll call the 5 mega tech trends happening. Advanced driver assist systems, that's in our face right now. That's basically lane departure warning, forward collision avoidance, rear backup cameras, all that stuff. We'll be talking about that here at the press conference with Chris Kirsting on Wednesday. And what's that mean to the SEMA aftermarket? So ADAS is right at first, front and center. Second is the connected vehicle. The vehicle-to-vehicle communications, vehicle to roadside, my vehicle talking to your vehicle, and vehicle to infrastructure. Is it wet? Is it raining? Is it snowing, et cetera? Those are tremendous opportunities for the aftermarket as well. It's all done through something called DSRC, Digital Short Range Communications. It updates where you're at and communicates to the roadside and other cars 10 times a second. And it's the chip the size of your thumbnail.
Is it similar to a Bluetooth type technology of communication?
Similar but different in terms of it's a dedicated short-range communication system set up by the FCC, Federal Communications, just for automotive.
And is this primarily safety and diagnostic information, or are we talking, I can tell the guy next to me that he's driving like a jerk?
Yeah, you can do that. So you think of the ramifications of that.
Yeah, he tells me.
Insurance companies, law enforcement, things like that. So yeah, there's challenges. But I always tell folks too, liken it back to the credit card industry. There were all the naysayers and the sky is falling. You can't possibly have electronic cash. Someone will, cheat and do something, they'll steal from it.
Right.
Well, it didn't stop the credit card industry. It's not going to stop the autonomous and automated driving. So ADAS is first, then the connected vehicle stuff, and then you get into basically electrification, drive-by-wire, brake-by-wire. There isn't probably the F-150, I think, is 100% today, basically electronic parking brake. You can't get a manual parking brake on the F-150.
Yep.
So we saw that happen. Now you're starting to see electrification of powertrains, certainly drive-by-wire systems like that. And then you get into the automated autonomous drivers, what SAE calls level 4 and 5 driving. ADAS is basically level 3. It assists you. Toyota's got a great way to kind of summarize it. One is called guardian angel mode, so to speak. So it protects you. If you get into trouble, I'll turn it back to you. The other is basically chauffeur mode. Tell me where you want to go, I'll take you there.
Car of tomorrow.
Car of tomorrow.
The cartoons we saw in the 60s are coming true.
Well, it is a bit Jetson type, absolutely.
It's very cool. John, I could talk to you all day. I appreciate you coming
Kevin,
out and sharing the information. It's another great interview here at SEMA Central. There's so much to see and do as part of SEMA 2017.
Absolutely. Thank you, Kevin. Pleasure. Good.
Boy, that went fast.
Oh, that's easy too. You're a pro.